Tonight, we are seeing yet another example firsthand of how former President Jimmy Carter's love and kindness span generations.
That's right. So the family of a teenager who died from a rare form of muscular dystrophy spoke to our Paula Searle about how President Carter impacted the teen's short but full life. Paula?
Full life is right. You know, one 15-minute phone call led to years of friendship, advocacy, and mentorship between the former president and young Mattie Stephanek. Even after Mattie's passing in 2004, his mom has kept his message of peace alive and says she now feels some comfort knowing they may be reunited soon.
This is a story of two generations with one message.
He wanted to talk peace with Jimmy Carter for 15 minutes, but he ended up becoming best friends with this man.
A message of peace and a friendship chapters long.
He helped my son during the years he was suffering, and Jimmy Carter has done the same for me. After Mattie died, Jimmy was one of the people that gave me purpose on earth.
At just 10 years old, Mattie Stephanek, who had a rare form of muscular dystrophy, made three final wishes: to meet Oprah Winfrey, to talk to his hero Jimmy Carter about peace, and to publish a book of poetry. He did it all and more before he died at 13 years old in 2004. And his hero turned best friend, the former president, gave his eulogy.
His vision of how the world could be a better place was very accurately and precisely combined in his poetry.
Carter would know. They worked together on one of Mattie's 7 best-selling books and bonded over bringing hope, peace, and faith to the world.
Of all the people I've ever met, Mattie Stephanek was the most extraordinary human being. So Mattie Stephanek will never be forgotten.
As Carter enters hospice care, Mattie's mother, Jenny, also known as Mama Peace, wants Carter to know the same applies to him.
I understand what it's like to sit by the bed waiting for news about somebody that matters so profoundly, as did Mattie, as does Jimmy Carter. Knowing how it's going to end, just not knowing when. How do we continue his message? And what I want to say to people is start right now. Don't wait till he dies.
Now, this is also a story about a reunion, one between Mattie and the man he always looked up to.
We embrace Jimmy Carter and we take him forward with us.
The book might end, but the message always continues.
Now, Mama Peace says Carter is the reason the Mattie Stephanek Peace Foundation, continuing humanitarian and peace work, is still thriving 20 years after Mattie's death. She credits the former president's support and mentorship.
Absolutely. What an inspiring story that's going to live on forever. Thanks a lot, Paula. By the way, we're going to continue to check in on President Carter and bring you the latest information as it comes into our newsroom, both on air and online at 11alive.com.